What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. This video, I definitely want to speak about something that could be very beneficial for a lot of you guys, because if you're anything like me, you're always looking for the best next thing, the best thing that's going to make your life better and improve you in a tremendous way. So to kind of catch you guys up to speed on what I'm going to talk about, I got on the self-improvement journey back when I was around, I think, 18 years old, maybe even before then. It all started back when I was like 14, and I was trying to figure out how to talk to girls, and I did a quick Google search, how to talk to girls, and then it just took me down this rabbit hole of just self-improvement stuff. But anyways, outside the point, as you can tell, I've been on the journey for a while, and I'm constantly learning. I'm always learning new things in regards to like what makes us better. I tried it all. I tried the cold plunges, semen retention. I tried visualization, meditation, pretty much anything you guys see online in regards to self-improvement. I probably tried it already. And just like you guys, I didn't always see results in what the stuff I was doing, but what I found that gave me the most results was honestly just focusing on a few key principles, which I like to call, and it sounds crazy, but what I like to call the basics. Yeah, literally just the basics. So a lot of guys, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the industry or people in the journey of why they think that the stuff that's easy to do is like not the right thing. So they try to find like, oh, how to like do a backflip while doing semen retention and then trying to like get the results out of that. Like, I don't know. But after all these years, it's crazy how it works, but then like a full circle, I come to realize that the most important things that you could do to improve your life is literally just the basics. Now, what I mean by that, because obviously, you know, I can sit here and be like, oh, the basics, whatever, but like, what does that mean? Well, pretty much what I mean by the basics is your sleep, your diet, your exercise. That's pretty much it. Like, if you focus majority of your energy in those three things, maybe you could throw in like, I don't know, mindfulness meditation on there, because that definitely did change my life a lot. But outside of that, if you can just focus on these little key areas, I guarantee you that what you're seeking will be pretty much there. Like 80% of what you're looking for will be done with these four little things that I just discussed. Your sleep. If you're not getting anywhere from 7 to 8, 9 hours of sleep, of high quality sleep a day, nothing you do is gonna matter. Your mental health is gonna suffer, you're gonna be anxious, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna be struggling in life, period. Sleep is probably the most important one, and the reason I say that is because that's literally how your body repairs itself. If you go to the gym, awesome, but if you're not getting any adequate rest, all that work you're putting in is going to vain. So sleep is going to be the foundation of everything. Get good quality sleep. After that, get a clean diet. And I don't want to overcomplicate the whole diet thing, because that's something I have struggled with myself, like how to actually, you know, do diet right. And what I found out that works for me is essentially getting anywhere from 150 grams of protein all the way to 180. Now, I weigh about 195 pounds, so I'm pretty heavy, but literally that amount of protein daily, 150 to 180-ish around there, has been more than enough to get the muscle growth that I've been looking for. And the way to get that amount of protein, if you really want to keep it even, like, simplify even more, if you consume 1 pound of any kind of protein, that will generally equal anywhere from 100 grams of protein to 120, 130. So a pound of any kind of source of protein a day, whether it be chicken, beef, tuna, whatever, a pound of that. And then a protein shake, and there you go, you already made your requirements. And then the carbs and the fats, same thing. You want to keep it pretty simple. I focus more on the fats just because like I want to optimize my testosterone, like my hormones. So for the fats, pretty easy. Just make sure you get anywhere from 30 to 60 grams of fat. And obviously this is all going to be based on your macronutrients as well. And the carbs, you just fill everything else. It's a diet, super simple. Avoid processed foods, because it doesn't matter how much you're meeting your macros. If you're eating junk, it doesn't matter. You're literally building a tree, like a strong tree, but it's hollow on the inside. It's gonna collapse. You wanna make sure that your foundation is strong. So literally all you gotta do is avoid processed foods. And what I mean by that is eat foods that have simple ingredients. If you can understand the ingredient, cool, eat it. So if you're gonna choose between a potato and like some other piece of carb that has like senile thing, whatever, I don't even know how, this ingredients are crazy, but like whatever it is, if there's more ingredients than you can actually name by yourself without looking at the dictionary or Googling it, it's probably not the best bet. Just focus on the simple shit. Potato, chicken, fruits, vegetables. That's it. You have to go crazy. So yeah, keep it simple. Organic if you can. Obviously not everybody has that kind of money, but if you do, organic for sure. Keep it simple, so like whole foods. And if you literally just do that, your diet kind of fixes itself. So once the sleep is fixed, the diet is fixed, then on to the next thing, which is exercise. Now for the workouts, super simple. Literally just focus on the compound movements. So bench press, overhead press, bent over rows, deadlifts, pull-ups, etc. Obviously there's a lot more I can get into with the whole exercise stuff. I've been doing it for a long time. So if you guys obviously want more advice on that, just let me know and I'll literally help you out with a workout plan. But keep it simple. And then if you want to build muscle, you're gonna focus on hypertrophy, which is super easy again. Literally just do enough reps, anywhere from 8 to 15, which is what I do. I found for me, I mean everyone's different, but for me personally, what has worked the most to build muscle has literally just been a ton of volume. So I do anywhere from 4 to 5 sets, and then I just crank out anywhere from 12 to 16, even sometimes 20 reps, and I keep the rest super low. I don't know, it works for me. I don't injure myself as much, so that kind of works. So yeah, keep it simple, compound movements, high volume, and then keep the rest short. And that kind of solves the exercise stuff. Maybe do it 4 or 5 times a week, and then you're pretty much solid. And then the last part is literally just meditation. Meditate anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes a day. And the meditation part, it can be a little bit complicated for some people, but to keep it super simple, all you gotta do is just focus on your breath. So as you're sitting down, laying down, whatever you prefer, in that sensation of the air going inside your nose, you wanna feel it. And then the sensation of it going outside your nose, you wanna feel that, and that's all you're focusing on. Obviously your thoughts are gonna be thinking like, yo, what am I doing? This is kind of boring, whatever. But forget all that. Just focus on the breath. And every time your mind starts going off track and thinking of these different thoughts, don't beat yourself up. Literally just go back to the breath. Every time you catch yourself thinking about something, just go back to the breath. And that's meditation. That's pretty much it. Now, if you do these little 4 things that are simple over a period of time, because time is your friend, you know, after a long enough time, you're gonna get everything you want. If you do that over a period of time, you're pretty much good. That's pretty much it. You don't really need too much. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Because once you start overcomplicating, that's when it gets weird and difficult. But outside of that, like, you know, once you have the basics down and the foundation is set, obviously from there you can start working on, like, you know, improving your mindset, like reading more books. You want to start like learning more, watching more content, that kind of stuff. But as long as you have the foundation set, you pretty much are good to go from there. Once that's set, cool, explore, go crazy. But until you have that established, I wouldn't worry about like, oh, do I gotta take a cold shower? Oh, do I gotta take ashwagandha? Do I gotta do like this Tonga Ali or whatever from testosterone? Like, nope, just focus on the basics. It'll save you money, and it'll save you time, it'll save you energy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, this is a pretty simple video, but I'm telling you guys, this is literally what works. Like, you don't have to do all this crazy stuff. Just focus on the basics and your life will change over a period of time. I discovered like literally all the stuff that our parents and like our grandparents used to tell us. They kind of work. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but like that stuff works, and they were right. I don't know why humans in general just have this idea of trying to reinvent the wheel consistently. Like, nope. If we just did what our ancestors did and infuse that knowledge with what we do in the present moment or like in this time period, bro, we'll be like insanely insane. Because those guys, like, and this is more for the men now in this channel. Back then, these individuals, their testosterone levels were literally through the roof. Like, it was over 1200. Obviously now, in our time period, like, testosterone has been in a steady decline for the last like 40 years. But the only difference is it's going to be the amount of plastics that are in the environment and also the foods that we're consuming. I'm not going to get too much into that. I'll say that for another video. But for the most part, if we just did what our ancestors did in the past before the plastics and the diets changed, dude, you're going to be unstoppable. So just focus on that, focus on the basics, and I promise you, your life will change. And then once you have the basics down, then move on to the more weird, advanced stuff, if you want to call it that. But if you guys like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and then the most important part is just share it with someone that could see some kind of value with this. Because I am trying to grow this channel. I definitely want to give as much advice as I can to anyone that needs it. Because I definitely have a lot of experience in life just from everything that I've done, from martial art experience, military, sales, entrepreneurship, and then of course just the knowledge that I acquired from the readings that I've done, and yeah, just a bunch of experience, and I would love to pass that information along. But until next time, guys, see you around.